The 21st century is going to be the American century.
Technologically, we can say the Chinese military is modern. It is probably one of the best equipped militaries in the world, but we don't know how they work as a team, as a unit.
China's ascent to global superpower status is marked by remarkable progress across multiple fronts. Its economic prowess, technological advancements, and diplomatic influence have positioned it as a key player on the world stage, rivaling the current dominance of global leaders. China's rise continues to shape global dynamics and provoke intrigue worldwide.
China was integrated into US-led institutions on the presumption that as they got wealthier and more powerful, they would become Americans.
Today's episode will cover 4 reasons why China will become world superpower soon. This is Race to Space, and if you like watching content like this, consider subscribing. China's recent technological rise represents one of the most notable transformations in the global landscape. Over the past few decades, China has evolved from a nation primarily known for its manufacturing prowess to a technological powerhouse that rivals some of the most advanced nations in the world. The nation has made substantial investments in R&D, fostering innovation across various sectors. The Chinese government has consistently increased funding for research and development activities, encouraging both public and private enterprises to allocate resources to technological advancements. As a result, China now ranks among the top countries globally in terms of R&D spending.
Competition between the US and China. Well, that competition is now taking place on a new battleground.
With an emphasis on emerging fields like artificial intelligence, AI, biotechnology, and quantum computing, Chinese tech giants like Alibaba, Tencent, and Baidu are at the forefront of AI innovation, driving advancements in natural language processing, computer vision, and machine learning. Moreover, China's vast population and extensive data resources provide a unique advantage in AI research and development, enabling the country to make significant strides in this critical technological domain. Cities like Beijing and Shenzhen have become hubs for startups, attracting talent and investment from around the world. Chinese entrepreneurs have created innovative companies in areas such as e-commerce, fintech, and electric vehicles. The rapid growth of companies like Alibaba, Tencent, and Huawei underscores China's entrepreneurial prowess and its ability to compete on a global scale. The Chinese government has also formulated strategic initiatives to propel the nation's technological development. Initiatives like Made in China 2025 prioritize high-tech industries and promote international collaboration, respectively. Additionally, China has been actively encouraging the development of critical technologies, such as 5G telecommunications and semiconductor manufacturing, to reduce its dependence on foreign technology. As of the conclusion of 2022, the collective worth of satellite-based navigation and positioning services in China reached approximately 501 billion yuan, equivalent to $71 billion, marking a notable year-on-year increase of 6.8%, according to a recent industry publication. The 2023 White Paper on the Development of China's Satellite Navigation and Positioning Industries, meticulously compiled by the Global Navigation Satellite System and Location-Based Services Association of China, reveals that within these industries encompassing chips, equipment, software, data, and infrastructure, a combined output value of 153 billion yuan was achieved, signifying a commendable 5.1% growth compared to the figures from 2021. Remarkably, the year 2022 witnessed the sale of approximately 376 million terminal devices equipped with satellite-based positioning and navigation functionalities within China, a category that notably includes around 264 million smartphones. Furthermore, this burgeoning industry has generated substantial employment opportunities, with over 500,000 individuals now engaged in activities related to Baidu and other satellite navigation and positioning services, spread across approximately 14,000 domestic institutes and companies, as disclosed in the comprehensive white paper. Baidu, currently China's most extensive civilian satellite system, stands as one of the 4 global navigation networks, alongside the United States' GPS, Russia's GLONASS, and the European Union's Galileo. Since the year 2000, an impressive total of 60 Beidou satellites, including the initial 4 experimental ones, have been successfully deployed into orbit thanks to the reliable Long March 3 series rockets from the Shijiang launch site in Sichuan province. In a significant milestone, the Beidou system commenced offering comprehensive global services in July 2020. At present, there are a total of 46 Beidou satellites actively operating within the system. Looking ahead, China has set ambitious plans for the evolution of the Beidou system, with the next-generation iteration slated for completion by the year 2035. This advanced version aspires to be omnipresent, more intelligent, and seamlessly integrated, ensuring that Beidou services will not only span across land and sea, but also extend to the skies, outer space, and even the depths of the oceans, as outlined by the China Satellite Navigation Office. This strategic vision underscores China's commitment to continually enhancing its satellite navigation and positioning capabilities, solidifying its status as a global leader in this critical technological domain. Apart from Beidou, China is actively working on Goang constellation. Goang supersedes 2 earlier and much smaller LEO communications constellations named Hongyan and Hongyun, planned by China's main space contractor, CASC, and its sister defense giant, CASIC, respectively. It also meant there was no room for similar plans proposed by Chinese commercial space companies. However, the indications are that China's emerging commercial space firms will have a large role in the project, both in manufacturing satellites and launching them to orbit. Chinese President Xi Jinping has unveiled an ambitious goal to establish a world-class military force by the year 2050, positioning it to compete with the armed forces of the United States. In alignment with this formidable objective, the People's Liberation Army, PLA, has embarked on a rapid escalation of its defense capabilities, marked by substantial increases in its budgetary allocations. In the current year, China is poised to amplify its military expenditure to approximately $225 billion, reflecting the significant uptick of 7.2% compared to the previous year. This growth rate represents the swiftest increase since 2019 and is occurring amid escalating tensions between China and the United States, as well as its neighboring countries, primarily centered around issues related to Taiwan, territorial disputes in the South China Sea, and the overarching control of the Indo-Pacific region. It is imperative to acknowledge that these arms acquisitions are expected to further exacerbate the already strained relations between Washington and Beijing. The United States has repeatedly faced demands from China to cease arms sales to Taiwan, a democratic territory that Beijing claims as its own, characterizing such deals as unjustified support for the island. Intention might be tempered by doubts stemming from Russia's recent experiences in its war with Ukraine. Over the past 3 decades, China's financial commitments to the PLA have consistently escalated, registering a yearly increase of at least 6.6%. During this time frame, Beijing has embarked on a substantial modernization drive, augmenting its military capabilities with a plethora of new hardware. These acquisitions include aircraft carriers, submarines, and stealth fighter jets, all of which complement the modernization of its formidable force of approximately 2 million active military personnel. China has emerged as a prominent player in global geopolitics, exerting a multifaceted influence that extends beyond its borders. Through various initiatives and collaborations, China has been actively contributing to the development and well-being of other nations across several sectors. China's major help to the space programs of African nations has extremely crucial, and the Chinese space program has helped launch satellites of such aspiring nations, as well as boosted their overall space program capabilities. One of China's most significant contributions lies in its economic partnerships. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, for instance, aims to enhance infrastructure connectivity between China and other countries. This initiative has led to the construction of railways, ports, and highways in numerous nations, boosting trade and economic growth. With more reasons on how China will become world superpower soon covered, it is time to wrap this one up. If you have any topics in mind, comment below, and we will cover them for you. As always, subscribe to never miss out. This is Race to Space, and we will see you in the next one.